Welcome to Love Life After, where we embark on the beautiful journey of love, life, and resilience. I am Christelle, your host and friend on this exploration. Whether you're joining us for the first time or you're a cherished member of our family, thank you for being here. On this podcast, we'll share personal tales of triumph, heartache, and the incredible transformation that unfold after every challenge. So grab your favorite glass of wine, cup of tea, or coffee and find a cozy spot and let's dive into this magic of love, life, and everything that happens after the obstacle. And remember, your story is our inspiration, and together we'll navigate this journey ahead.
Baby, you're my coat. She got me feeling like a dope fiend. I'm addicted to a black queen, baby, you're my coat. She got me feeling like a dope fiend. I'm addicted to a black queen,
Welcome back to Love Life After. I am Christelle.
And I'm Belinda.
She's back, y'all. Hey, Belinda. Welcome back.
But yeah, I'm glad to be back.
So catch me up real quick. What's been going on with you?
Boy, oh boy. Are y'all ready? It's a whole novel. Just kidding. No, I mean, the best way to say it, I've been walking in my purpose. And it's been probably the best walk, and I say that even though it has its challenges, it definitely is not always easy, but it's been a great journey. I have currently finally, after many years of talking, have done a soft launch on my coaching career, which is CoachBelRise.com.
Say that again.
So, CoachBelRise.com. So that's Coach BelRise.com. So visit me there. Same thing as the Instagram. I am a career wellness and mindset coach. So my goal is really to help, people unlock their potential while still having a balance, because unlocking your potential can be a lot, but also helping you find that balance. So that's my purpose. It's been great. I've been super creative. Christelle, you actually don't know this, but I am almost done with my ebook.
Nice.
So it should be online probably this week, hopefully.
Nice. Congratulations.
Yes. And I'm almost done with my children's book too.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been working. It's been awesome.
She's been busy.
I'm blessed. Yes.
That's exciting.
But, what's going on too? Catch me up, girl. What did I miss?
Well, I mean, you know what I've been doing. I've been just kind of focusing on myself, with my affirmations. And this is today is actually day 22. I just kind of want to share some. You could go ahead and do it with me if you have it pulled up. Some of the stuff that I've talked about this week.
Okay.
As far as the affirmation go. So the affirmation was a 30-day challenge. For those of y'all that have not been listening, it's a 30-day positive self-talk challenge that came to mind the last day of August. No, the first day of August. And I was like, okay, I just want to do something. I wanted to do it for me, but I was like, it would be a great way to just share with social media for anybody that wants to, be involved and jump into as well. So I decided that I was going to create a 30-day challenge for people to just learn things about themselves while doing this affirmation. It is a positive self-talk affirmation. So, but yeah, it's been a challenge. I've been hearing a lot of great feedback on it. I've been getting messages saying, thank you so much for sharing this. This means a lot. But it really was not for, I'm glad it was for other people too, but it was really for me to be able to say I'm doing this and I'm staying on this track, and it feels really good to be able to just share that with other people, and I'm glad that it is helping others. But last week I did share the whole week with you, so I'm just gonna read this, and then if it resonates with you, I want you to jump in and let me know what you think. So I think I started from day 15. So one of the things I said day 15 was that I'm living my purpose, and it feels so good. I just kind of like talk about, I don't remember exactly what I said, but it was about living my purpose and, how I'm loving in every step of my journey. So just a lot of the time, it just feel like when we're on a journey to anything that we're doing in life, it's ups and downs, right? So, but in order for us to navigate it, we have to be mindful and stay positive in the process, like no matter what's going on. So that's why I just kind of like, I said, when I woke up, so the way I've been doing the affirmation is when I get up in the morning and after I do my prayer and meditation, in which I've been doing meditating a lot, then if nothing come in mind, then I just kind of like just see how the day goes. But if something comes in mind throughout the day, I'll be like, okay, this is what I'm going to write down. And then I just go with it. So does that like, have that ever happened to you sometimes?
So let me just say, this is trippy because you said you were doing the challenge, but I didn't realize you actually wrote the challenge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And check this out. My book, my ebook is called Transform Your Mindset, 30 Days to a More Positive You.
Wow.
So at the end of this book, you actually have that 30 days you're talking about.
Same
so you have
thing. Like, I literally just put that in my self workbook too as well. That is funny.
Yes. So because the clients that I've been working with a lot have been, I really realize that it's a mindset thing, right? Because a lot of times we don't realize that we're not happy because it's a mindset thing. Happiness really is like, a mindset, right? And so for me, my approach was before I let you embark into this journey or, like send you onto this journey, I wanted you to be equipped with the tools,
right?
How to actually prepare yourself before the journey, right? And so really, it could be 90 days because after 90 days, things really do become a habit, right? But I was like, let me start for a lot of people who are like me. That 30 days is already a lot.
No, it changed. Like I'm on day 22 today. And when I tell you, it just feels so good to be able to just feel the positivity. Like it could just like, it just run through your body, right? Like you don't even think about anything negative. I mean, like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I think yesterday when one of my family member came to me and talked about how one of her friends said something so negative about her, about like, she's getting married, the girl, I'm just going to say it because it kind of pissed me off, but I was like, Christelle, stay positive, stay positive. So what she said was, oh, I didn't think you were going to get married. I'm going to let Ember in real quick. So Ember, before you go, I'm going to finish this real quick. We were talking about something and I'm going to share it with real quick before I let you introduce yourself. Okay. So this is what the family member said. She was like, well, I didn't think that you was going to ever get married. I didn't know if somebody would be bold enough to want to marry you. And this was supposed to be her friend. Like, and I was like, wait, are you serious right now? Why would she say something like that to you? And she was like, she just kind of felt like, oh, wow. So I was like, Christelle, please stay positive because at the end of the day, she said it because of however she's feeling at the time. So I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to address it. I'm just going to stay positive in the midst of all of that. So, yeah. But I just wanted to share that.
A quick tip? A tip to staying positive in that moment is to understand that how you took what she said is based on your perception. Could it be how she really meant it?
So the way she, I get that, but at that in the moment of it being my perception, though, she said it in a negative. The way she said it was a negative way, right? So to her too, it was negative, and she knew it was negative. So the same perception that I had as to what my cousin had too was the same thing. It was the same thing. But being that she just like, at the moment, from what I felt like from other stuff that she had said, it was like very negative and jealousy. So that's why I decided that I was not going to let that affect me because that was on her. It didn't have nothing to do with me. So I just told her to ignore her.
Right. That's not always an easy thing to do.
Right. Are you still thinking about starting your podcast? If your answer is still yes, look no further. I use Buzzsprout. If you're listening to this episode right now, just click the link in the description and it will send you to the site. But first, you need to get equipment and a software to record with. You can use Audacity, or if you have a MacBook, you can use GarageBand. I use both. Once you record, just upload it on Buzzsprout to distribute through all your favorite platforms. And that's it. Happy podcasting. Remember, click the link below and it will take you straight to buzzsprout.com. So yeah, Amber just joined us, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you introduce yourself, Amber.
Okay, my name is Amber Bourne,
Hey,
and
Amber.
hey everyone, and I am an actress, model, brand ambassador, executive producer, and I am a go-getter. I got many jobs. I wear many hats. Mother of a beautiful 12-year-old daughter and a future wifey of a amazing man that's in my life.
Nice.
Gary Jackson, who's a content creator and rapper.
Oh,
We're hustlers.
Okay. I didn't know you was getting married.
We're going to. I'm claiming it.
I love that.
Yes, I love it. She said we are going to. Yes, I love it. Claim it,
You're gonna
girl.
wait for an early future already. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're gonna add to that manifestation.
Yes, I love him. And the only thing I love more is the fact that having a family that hustles.
Yeah.
Because we're hustlers. We're hustlers. And we gotta, have that teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah. So Amber, I'm glad you're here. I know, we talked a little bit about your journey, but I just kind of want to, so you know what, Love Life After is pretty much just about sharing your knowledge, your journey, what you've been through. So if you don't mind, can you just kind of share a little bit with us?
My journey, well, it's been like so many years ago, kind of like was in my mind, I knew that I was different. I never was a original person. I was never like follow the leader. I was kind of like doing my own thing, a little offish and stuff like that. I started at Nass Central Middle because I'm getting older, so I can't really remember way back then. But I do remember being in drama for 4 years at Nass Central Middle and Nass Central High. And starting from there, I wanted to go into the medical field because everybody know in the medical field you make money. And honestly, like I'm be real with you, when I got my degree from college, I realized that the medical field wasn't really my thing. I wasn't completely happy. And I felt like I wanted to do something different. Like I've been modeling for like 10 years. So I was doing like the runways and, I wasn't getting paid. It was free work but it was fun. I loved the fact that I was meeting dope designers and the fact that I was able to like show off the outfits and stuff. But I wanted more. I felt like I was missing a piece of me. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I was working at Wilson Chiropractic office in Wilson. And I just remembered I would always do little movies here and there, but it was kind of like, it wasn't something that I was doing little movies, but I just felt like I wanted to like expand myself. So when I got the call, hey, look, we want you on Our Kind of People. I'm like, what is that? Like a TV show? I submitted for this thing for like 3 months ago. And I was like, who's going to be in there? Morris Chestnut and, Yaya DaCosta. And I was like, what? I'm in there. And it's so funny because I remember going up to one of the doctors when I was working in Wilson Chiropractic office. And I'm like, I'm about to quit this job. And he's like, you're going to quit? Why? And I was like, because I'm going to Wilmington and I'm going to be on set for 6 months working with Morris Chestnut and all of them people.
I know that's right.
So, yeah. So, basically, I had, put in my 2 weeks notice and took off to Wilmington. And I was on set for like 6 months. And when I was on set, I learned a lot.
So you quit. So you quit. You put your 2 weeks and you left.
Yes, I put my 2 weeks, and that was bold. I don't think anybody have ever did that.
Right. No, that's a leap of faith. Like, you took a leap of faith and then you ran with it.
And I was getting paid money. So they was paying me weekly because I was like, okay, I got to pay my bills.
That is very encouraging. The hardest part about,
yes, it was very risky, and but I was getting paid, and I think the hardest part about being gone for 6 months is I wasn't able to see my daughter like that. It was like the stress of who's watching my daughter, how she's gonna get to school and stuff like that. So, but I had faith, that my family was gonna help as much as they can, and they was ecstatic because they was like, "Can you get some pictures with this person, that person, send them to me and stuff." And when I was on set, I learned how set dressing is, how the production is ran. I kind of shadowed the PAs, kind of watched the assistant directors. I was watching the directors. I was bonding with the cast. I was more so kind of learning behind the scenes because I always been in front of the scene, but never really behind the scene. And, being patient, working 12-hour shifts every day, never being able to do anything. And after a while, like I said, once we was done, I was like, you know what? Next thing you know, I'm booking straight in there. Like, as soon as I left, I was like, I don't know where I'm going to work at after this, but you know what? I said, I'm about to hop on these different movies. Next thing you know, 5 movies became 10 became 15. I don't care. The secret, how I was jumping from movie to movie. It was like, okay, how many lines I got? Oh, you got a couple of lines. You're a day player. You're a supporting role. Okay, let me go ahead and do these different scenes. And then boom, I'm off to the next film. I'm driving to Washington, D.C. I'm driving to Virginia. I'm driving to Tennessee. I don't care. I'm in Atlanta. Like, I'm there, And it was to the point where next thing you know, I have like 40 different movies under my belt. So I'm like, okay. So I got all these under my belt. So I'm like, what do I want to do? I want to do my own thing because sometimes in the movie industry it's slow. And next thing you know, I became an executive producer, and right now I am writing my first short film, which is called Liquid, which is Liquid. I'm gonna try to pitch to Apple TV, pitch it to Tubi. I haven't started filming yet, but I'm currently in the writing process. We in pre-production. I got my cast because I bonded with a lot of people, and I'm on go time. And while I'm on go time, like I said, it was not easy. I've been through depression. A lot of people know that in my previous interviews, I go through depression, and I'm still, a mother trying to hold it down. So it's like a long story, but honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I've been through a lot. But I have to say, if anything, I have faith. And you got to have a little bit of faith, even if you're going through, a bunch of stuff, finance-wise, losing my mental sometimes, feeling like I can't do it, procrastination. All of that takes a lot out of you. I'm getting older. I'm not getting no younger. So at this point, like I said, I'm a content creator and I'm a brand ambassador at the same time. I work at a medical facility. So I'm doing that part-time because I want my mind to be focused on what I'm doing right now. And like I said, I originally, from the very beginning, I started off doing runways, and I just progressed from there because I always want something more. And hopefully one day I can move to Columbus, Georgia, which I plan on doing because I don't really want to be in the area. I really want to just soar, honestly. I'm about to be like Taraji P. Henson and move with $25 in my pocket and just see what that's going to do for me.
I love your positivity.
Yes, I'm very positive, and like I said, I just love the people in my space. Even being a host, sometimes I'll be hosting with Keith, and we turned up at the hosting events, like little stuff that makes me happy because I feel like if I'm not doing anything, I'm depressed. I start thinking about life. But when I'm able to host or if I'm able to act and stuff, it makes me feel alive. It makes me happy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Just showed to us that she's not existing, she's living. There's a difference. She's not existing, she's living. So that's awesome. I definitely get from you speaking is victorious. Just remember that you're victorious.
Thank you. And that's why I say I love other women that's hustling too, because I never want to hang around people that don't got dreams and don't have goals or not trying to evaluate in life. Like, I like people that's around me that are hustlers, that are ambitious, positive, because I feel things. I'm an empath. So I can feel the energy. I can feel a lot of things. And I feel like if I need my space, you know, that's just the way it is. Yeah. If you're negative, you just got to go somewhere, because I don't like negative energy at all. So.
Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier, about, you know, just being in negative space versus being in, you know, when you're in a positive space, you feel more uplifting than, you know, being drained down when you surround yourself with people who are negative all the time. So I like that.
And that's one thing. I like. I say, even with me hosting, that's so much positive energy come from me hosting. You know, I had to host in Miami one time, and I was hosting, and I'm hosting in Cary now. And you know, Keith, he's an awesome dude. You know, I'm not even gonna lie to you. And we be having those host parties, and I'm able to bond with people. It's like when you're in that setting, it feels like home. You know, you get to bond with people, and anywhere I go to, it's like I feel the energy, because I like being around like people with that light. You know, it just feels amazing. It just puts you in a different, you know, vibe. Yeah. So,
okay, so I remember you just said that you've been through some things, right? So, I mean, and you don't have to share anything you don't feel comfortable sharing. So, like, what was something that, you know, because you've been through something and now you've accomplished all this, you went through, you put yourself through college, you went through college, and now you're doing what you want to do, what you love to do, right? But it all started from somewhere. So, what was the drive from what you've been through to get you where you are now?
I'm gonna be real with you. Share a little bit. Honestly, what I've been through, I don't think a normal person, you know, anybody, it's probably the reason why I'm pretty much go through my little mood swings. But I ran away from home when I was 17. I was living on my own with my cousins and my, you know, people around the area. And then it came with my cousin, who was roommates for a couple of years. And then after that, you know, she left me and went to Texas, and my aunt left me and went to Texas. And I felt like my aunt and my cousins were all that I had at the time. I felt like I didn't really have no family. I wasn't connected with my other family. Only people I knew was my mom, my brother, my sister. Everybody else was non-existent. I felt like when my daddy died, it hurt. My brother died, it hurt. You know, it still hurt me to this day. I really felt like I really wasn't a mommy's girl. I was a daddy's girl because of the stuff that I've been through. But I love my mom, don't get me wrong. But I just felt like I was more connected with my daddy, with my brother. And I ran away from home. So like I said, I didn't, you know, I was doing everything by myself, which made me more of an independent hustler. After, like I said, when my cousin and my aunt left and they moved to Texas, I felt like I really didn't have any family. So I kind of like took it from there. I started staying on my own. I was staying in a project, and it was hard because my door kept getting kicked in every other weekend. So I felt like, oh my God, like I can't do this by myself, you know? So yeah, I went through a lot. Yeah, I was still in school. I was skipping school. Sometimes I wasn't even focused, but I knew I needed a degree. I was really going in for a certification, but my aunt was preaching to me way in Texas, like, no, you need a degree, because if you want to follow your dreams and if you want to be this person, you need something to fall back on. Don't be stupid, you know? And she was always hardcore on me. And she was like my second mom. So, again, like I said, after that, you know, couldn't keep up with my bills, you know, and other stuff that happened to me that was traumatizing. I had to go seek therapy for, you know. But after that, you know, like I said, even in the industry, trying to be typecast and dealing with people and their emotions. They don't feel like you're fit enough. They don't feel like you're pretty enough. They don't feel like that you fit the status quo. I had dealt with photographers that was perverts. I had dealt with people that I thought that was close to me that happens to be fake people, and I'll hear about it later. But you know what? That's, you know, I dealt with, even in the movie industry, you know, doing sexual acts on film, you know, just so that way the directors and them can get their rocks off. Like, bruh, it's out here, you know. But think with that, I just kept on going and then I had to pick and choose. At that time, I didn't have an agency. I was just doing everything by myself. So when I finally got an agency, and when I was on Our Kind of People, she was on set, and she looked at me and was like, "Hey, do you have an agent?" And I said, "No." And she was like, "Okay, let me see your resume. Let me see what you've been doing, and we'll work from there." So I ended up getting with an agency, and then I felt that weight lifted off my shoulders, because being a female and trying to like manage through life, because life be lifing, especially as a mother, and still trying to follow your dreams, it can be a whole lot of BS. Okay, nothing that ain't painted pretty. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If anybody say, "Oh, well, that's easy," everybody wants to do what I'm doing. Everybody want to be this, they want to be that, but they don't understand what goes on behind closed doors, because it is really cutthroat out here. And you just have to be strong. Yeah. Because and even when life is lifing, I try not to bring it on set. I try not to bring it to the events, because I feel like it's my way of getting away from the chaos. Because like I said, I'm still grinding. It's still life is life, right? But I'm still keeping an open mind. Right. And even dealing with relationship problems.
Right. I know, especially with relationship, because sometimes when you've gone through things, it's hard not to bring that into your relationship, because in the back of your head,
I said that's why they call it baggage. We all come with some kind of baggage,
absolutely,
whether we want to admit it or not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's why I was like, even with the boyfriend I got now, we've been through our stuff. We've been through a lot, but I love him. He loves me. He think like I think, right? He wants to, he's a content creator. He get millions of views on social media. Like, I'd be like, you need to help me, because I can't do all of this and then try to do this too. And I feel like he motivates me, because he's constantly posting. He's constantly hungry for it. Like, he want the fame and he want the money. And I'm like, I want the money. I just want to be stable. I don't mind the fame, but I'm really more so like stability wise. Just as long as I'm making some money and I don't have to work a 9 to 5 all the time. I want to be my own boss. So I think that's the good thing that we both have in mind. But it do be them little chicken heads, some popcorn females coming for my man. I'm trying to be like, look.
You said popcorn female? I've never heard.
Popcorn female. Oh, it's another word for it. It's a garden tool, but since I'm being very,
got it. Okay.
Yeah. Popcorn females. I always tell him, popcorn females, microwavable. Like, chill, like because like I said, he'd be like, well, I know it could be tough, right? Because what I'm doing in the industry, with the movies and with the, producing, directing, he's like, when you be around, it can be hard. And with him, with how he is a content creator and a rapper, what we go through. So he has females throwing themselves at him all the time. And I'm just like, at this point, we about to be on Love and Hip Hop, baby, because we ain't doing this. We ain't doing this. But I think we just have faith and I pray. So I feel like doing the midst of things, like one thing I tell him, like him and my daughter, like, and of course my mom and my sister, I always pray for him, pray for myself, I pray for my family, because I know it ain't easy, and with the inflation prices and everything going on around us, that's the issue now. Like, that's the issue, it's always something, I could try to focus on one thing, my mind is on 20 other different things.
Right.
It could be depressing. So that's why I was like, I love love. Whoever loves me, I love him back.
I know that's right. I love that. So, thank you for sharing that, Amber. That was
good. Like, it wasn't easy, girl. Like, trying to go through, and I'm still learning, because I still feel like I'm behind on some things. I'm still learning.
Yeah. Do you have any morning ritual, or daily stuff that you do for yourself, like something that fills you up, like self-love, self-care?
As far as self-love, I love to shop. I'm gonna be real with you. When I was going through depression, I was like not there. But baby, I love shopping and I'm a shopaholic. And let me tell you, my aunt, my best friends, everybody know that. They say, well, what makes you happy? Shopping. Like, I love shopping. I'm on Fashion Nova. I'm on Shein. When I put on something cute, when I get my hair done and stuff, like, that's really daily. Like, every day I'm on these sites and I'm like, oh, I want that outfit. I know I'd be good on with that outfit. Oh, I'm going to be a bad boosh on that outfit. And baby, and when I do these events and stuff, I throw that my little outfit on. You can't tell me nothing else. Or when I'm going out of town with my man in Atlanta, I'm throwing on me an outfit. Ooh, babe, I know I'm going to look good on this. Like, you know, that's really what makes me happy every day. Really, I'm constantly online and also writing my script. At this point, writing my script because I ain't going to lie. I probably got like 30 more pages to type up, but that makes me happy that this is my first film and I'm able to continuously, like every day, mentally be into what I really want my dream to be, like having a whole film that's out there that's by me. I wrote it. Of course, my best friend directed it. Shout out to Melissa Rattray, she's director. And
really? That's your best friend?
Yes.
Melissa, your best friend? I did not
Melissa,
know
my best friend.
that.
Yeah, she's the director. She's the director to my film.
That is crazy. I know Melissa Rattray. Her and her husband were actually on the podcast. So if you want to listen to theirs was like the American Dream podcast. I did not know that's your best friend. That's crazy.
Yeah. I love her. Let me tell you something. When I was down in the dumps, if I asked her for anything, she's there for me. She's always giving. Even when I was at my lowest, like she's been there with me at my lowest. And that's why I said major shout out to her husband because baby,
Lucian, right? Her husband's name is Lucian.
Lucian.
Yeah.
And he has his own. And y'all check out because he's selling plate. Okay. Real authentic. Food,
Jamaican food. No,
Jamaican food. So y'all shout out to them because they hustling. And that's one thing, like I told you, I love my best friends. They all hustlers. They all got something going on. And that's why I was saying, like, as far as with I almost forgot what I was talking about. But
wait, real quick, can you just say how we can find his page? Let's support, another business if you don't mind. If you could just share his Instagram. Oh yeah.
So Lucian, you can really go on my best friend Facebook page. Melissa Rattray is her name. And Lucian, I don't know if he has a Facebook. I'm always on her page.
Lucian Rattray. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he does because I'm mostly on her page. I don't, I know he's following me on Snap. Like him following me on Snapchat, which is Lucian, Rattray.
So I'll get that information and put it in the description for y'all. Definitely.
Yes, and on her IG, make sure y'all follow her too, Melissa Rattray. She on IG as well, but she does her thing. Yeah, they got like the whole business of selling the Jamaican food, and I definitely respect the hustle. And Melissa, she's a wonderful director. She's an actress, director. She does her thing.
Keith and I actually went to one of her movie premiere before too. So,
I was in She's Scoring one, and I'm in She's Scoring two.
You was in there? Mm-hmm. Did you know she was in there? That's crazy.
You probably missed me because when I was in She's Scoring 1, I had a smaller role, but in She's Scoring 2, I think I had more of a predominant role because I missed it because I don't know what I was doing. But I'm also in her last. She has a TV series, web series or whatever, and I'm in that. And that's coming out soon too. It's gonna be on, I think, YouTube, like a YouTube series. So that's coming out as well. She's still trying to get the editing and stuff together. But yeah, like I'm always working with her, and so I told her, I said, okay, now I need you for my film.
I know that's right. So yeah, Amber, real quick before, how can people find you?
Well, I'm on IG, Actress Amber, on all platforms. Actress Amber, like YouTube, Facebook, Snap. I have my full name on TikTok, Actress Amber Barnes. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. I'm on all platforms. Except for Twitter. I was on Twitter. But,
So yeah, Amber, thank you so much for being on. I really appreciate you. I love that you were able to open up and share with us, with our audience And I'm sure that this, whatever you share is definitely going to help somebody out.
Yeah, and definitely if y'all in the area, in Cary, North Carolina, make sure, I'm hosting events. You already know with Mr. Keith.
Speaking of Keith, we actually have a speed dating coming this weekend. So yes, y'all are more than welcome to come out there. Go on.
Now, I won't be there. I won't be at the speed dating, but I have been telling people to come out there because I have something going on that particular, day. But yes, y'all doing the speed dating. He's doing the speed dating. We need some fellas.
Yes, we do.
Come through.
Go on KeithSharif.com. KeithSharif.com to purchase.
Okay, and I know that speed dating gonna be nice. Honestly, like the last event we did was the R&B night, and it was lit.
That was nice. Yeah,
very nice. In Cary, North Carolina, at Sophia's Bar and Grill.
Sophie Bar and Grill. Yep. Belinda, you have anything to add?
No, Keith's events are great. I wish I could attend more of them. Like, I wish I could just fly like this and go to most of them. But no, thanks for sharing your story, and I really wish you good luck. And I'm going to go check out your movies. If I could find a list of all of them, I'm going to go check them out, and I'm going to go support you.
Yeah, definitely. You could just find me on Google. Just put in Amber Barnes. I can't hide away from Google because they stay finding me somewhere. Mm-hmm. And it's like a list of movies that'll show you.
Yeah. Are you a business owner or in the process of starting a business? And are you looking for more ways to promote your business? Look no further. We are offering a 15-minute segment on this podcast where you could promote your business and let people know exactly where to find you. No catch. Just follow us and find out dates to call in and get your business heard. We have over 5,000 listeners that listen to our podcast every week, and we appreciate all your love and support, and we would love to return the favor by promoting your business. We can't wait to hear all about it.
Thank you, and thank you for having me as well, guys.
Thank you so much for listening. We hope you join us next time as we embark on this journey of self-discovery, healing, and building connection. Together we'll explore the depth of love, the complexity of life, and the limitless possibility that await us on the other side of adversity. If you have any questions, comments, or concern, please email us at lovelifeafter18@gmail.com or hit us up on our Instagram at love.lifeafter. We would love to hear from you and hope you let your story become our inspiration. Peace. See you next time.